Oh, baby, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I am sorry about the couple-week hiatus. I've been in law school, losing my mind, everybody. Don't worry, it's great. I'm fine. Guys, I'm fine. Seriously, stop it. Quit it. We got a great episode coming up with my little brother, Michael Wayman. He just got back from Europe. He finally got deported from Europe. They sent him away from all of those countries. They said, you can't come back legally. That is a thing. But I got him on this podcast. So tune in. Oh, baby, everybody, and we're back. Welcome back to Words with Wayman. I am your host, as always, Matt Wayman. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got a nice episode for you today. We got my brother, freshly back from Europe. Mikey Wayman's here.
Thank you.
Michael Wayman? What?
Mike Wayman.
You're a grown man.
I still don't know how to introduce myself to people.
Yeah, because
I'm still very confused.
You've got the haircut of a young boy, but the chest of an old man. I don't know what that meant.
You could say that. I don't think you've ever seen my chest, actually.
That sounds pretty creepy. Just even coming out of my mouth, I was like, I just said that, and I don't like how that sounded. Thank you for coming over. You were entertaining the idea of joining a podcast, or of starting a podcast, I should say. And I said, what better way than to come do your Big Bros podcast?
Exactly. I've been a long-time listener for about a couple weeks.
He is the one listener. He never comments. Nobody comments.
One of the five. You can comment on podcasts?
You can comment. When I share it, let me know how you feel about it. This goes to you, the other 4 listeners out there as well. Comment. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't.
We all hate it.
They all hate it, but they still listen.
We still listen to it, but...
That's what I respect. Commitment to hatred.
It's like Troll 2. It's so bad you gotta listen to it.
There we go.
Watch it.
First Troll 2 reference. Cross that off the podcast scavenger hunt list.
Boom. Thought I'd throw it in early.
Listeners, you just were over in Europe and you just got back. Tell the listeners what that was about.
It was a good time. I did some woofing in France.
Some what?
Woofing.
What's that?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what it is.
I don't.
I have to explain to a lot of people.
Are there dogs involved? It seems like there'd be dogs involved.
There are some dogs involved. So basically, you sign up online and go work for some farms.
Okay.
And the deal is you work like 25 hours a week. They give you a room. They give you food.
Nice.
And so most of these farms do have dogs.
Okay.
Which is
what farms did you? I love that you came back, and this is the first time that I'm actually learning.
Like talking about it.
Yeah.
During the podcast.
He's been back for a little bit, and this is the first time.
We've had time to catch up.
We should have probably talked about this. We've had time. What farms do you do that on?
So I did 3 farms.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can stay anywhere from a week to more than a month. Some people do even more than a month. So,
Whoa.
Yeah, it's really open. But the longest I stayed on a farm was 2 weeks. First one was a farm that made pear cider.
Of course.
Of course.
Free cider, baby.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Did they hook it up?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't their main gig, so
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of just like they had a farm. They were making pear cider on the side, and
on the cider. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you for that.
Felt bad even saying it.
Yeah.
So what would you do? Were you picking the pears? Were you a little pear picker?
Yeah, I was the pear picker upper.
Okay.
Yeah,
they fall on the ground.
Yeah,
and you pick
once
them up?
they fall down on the ground, then they're ready.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
Who would have thought? People out there, if you didn't know when a pear was ready.
Yeah, when it's on the ground, it's ready.
Cool.
It might be past ready though.
Oh really?
But
that's just inside pear knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be there. You really got to experience it. You really got to be picking up pears.
Picking up a package of pear. Okay, that's
all right. Yeah, no, it was really cool. And then second one, the guy was a market gardener. They're all organic farms, by the way. That's part of the deal. Probably should have gone over woofing a little bit, or whatever.
No, now that people know, they just need
so it's
blanket
they're
idea.
all organic farming or organic farms. And so the next guy, I stayed with him for about 2 weeks, and he was just selling vegetables to the nearby town.
Cool.
Which was really cool.
Restaurants and stuff?
He said he only did 1 or 2 restaurants because I asked him about this, and he said basically they're too demanding. They'll be like, so it'll be the night before that they need vegetables, and then they'll say, hey, we need 20 pounds of tomatoes tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And so he'd be like, yeah, I can't do that all the time. You can't just have demands throughout the week. So
that's
he kind of stopped doing it. He had a pretty small farm too. So
you were over there for a while. How long were you over there for?
Total 2 months.
2 months.
65 days.
So the farms were in France?
Yeah, all in France because Basically, because the website you can only sign up to a country at a time, and you have to pay each time.
What?
Yeah, so you can do it in the States, but you have to pay like $50
Talk about
to go on the
woof.
site.
Okay, what? Okay. One person out there is gonna really like that, and that's my.
Why didn't
person.
he finish the wolf joke?
That was the woof joke. Woof,
one.
gross. One country, get out of here.
Yeah, so I just did France. 2 were in the Normandy area, so like just south of Normandy on all the beaches and the history.
Did you go to the beaches?
I didn't. It was such a hassle to get up there.
Really?
I thought about it. It's
just a beach. Too,
I entertained the idea. It seemed really cool. They have graveyards and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
we're gonna slip right past that one. Seems really cool. Let's go check out these skeletons.
Yes, hell yeah. No, it's just a hassle to get to. You'd have to like take a train up there and then get a taxi, then stay in an overpriced hotel, and then all this stuff.
Now the people know.
I just decided doing something else with it, but
I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
So you did that. Where else did you go over in the Europe? As the uneducated people call it.
No, people in Europe say Europe too.
Nice.
Yeah, they say, welcome to Europe. That was very confusing.
Should I be living in Europe? I feel like I should. I feel like I missed my calling.
Yeah. No, I think you caught it from your trip.
I'm a European. I was over there about the same age that you were over there.
Yeah. Wait, when did you? How old were you? So
I was
you were still in college.
I was I was about to graduate college, and I went over there.
Okay.
And
still
paying for it.
Still
I was about
for
your
it.
age. Yeah, I was I think I was a junior in college when I went over there.
And how long did you stay?
I was over there like almost a month. So not as you stayed over there for a long time, which is really cool.
Yeah, I tried to make an extended trip. It
I
was
think that's the best.
It was my first trip, so I wanted to make it. I don't know, something to remember.
And you stayed with some of our friends down in Spain. Did you like Spain?
Yeah. Well, I only got to see Barcelona.
You were there when some crazy stuff was happening, right?
I was there. There's a couple protests when I was there for the Catalonia Revolution.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff going down now, I think.
Yeah, you probably picked a good time to take off.
Yeah. No, but everything was super peaceful when I was there, which was nice.
I hear it's a really pretty town, city.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it really is.
You enjoyed your time in Barcelona?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a really beautiful city. And, yeah, I mean...
That's the thing. It's like I felt like when I was over there, it's like all so pretty, and like you see so many beautiful things all the time that you're almost just like numb to it after a while.
Yeah,
like,
no, you do
cool.
get tired of the cities. I had the same thing. You'd go to a city, you get to the next one, and see, oh, that's the Palais Royal, just like the last one.
Yeah,
it's like it's big and it's beautiful, but yeah, you just kind of get that like, once you hit certain receptors in the brain, you just.
It's overload.
Exactly.
It's too much stuff.
So I would just take trips outside cities whenever I could.
Nice.
When I got to that point, because I would have times in cities where I'd be like, I have 7 days planned here, like a loose plan. I'd always try to keep my plans like as loose as possible.
I could. Loosest plans in the game.
Loosest plans,
ladies.
as possible.
Watch it. Okay. Or guys, your choice. I don't judge.
Yeah, but I would always hit that like 3 days in the city, kind of saw everything. If there's nothing else keeping you there, no people that you really know, then I try to do something else.
Yeah, there's only so many museums that you can go to.
Exactly. Yeah.
I remember being in the Louvre, and after like 7 hours in the Louvre, I was like, great, that is a masterpiece. Let's get the hell out of here right now.
After 7 hours, you see about 10% of it.
It's 10% of it, and then you're also like, your brain just is not ready to just like, even if you lived in Paris, I feel like I would go like maybe like once a month or something, just because it's so much overload. It's just sensory overload.
For sure.
You took honors French and stuff in college. Did that help you at all? Did you use any of it?
Well, I took it in high school.
Yeah,
that was kind of the problem.
And
because
I've
had a stretch of 6 years where I haven't used it. So, if anybody's learned a language, that you forget
right away
almost everything. Yeah. So I did the Duolingo.
Nice.
Yeah, I hit up Duolingo for about a couple months before I left over there.
Yeah.
Which I think is nice if you've learned a language before. If you haven't, I feel like it's not the best thing to do.
Okay.
Because they kind of just throw information at you.
There's
there's no background to this. So
yeah.
It's just like this is how you say things.
So maybe it helped a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely brought back some stuff, which was nice.
Nice.
And
because you were over there by yourself, so you at least probably at some points had to use a touch of it.
Oh yeah, that was another part, is choosing to use it, which I didn't think would be as big of a problem as it was.
Yeah.
But when you come up to a counter and you realize I kind of know what I want to say, but I'm not 100% sure, and then like you just have to decide to go for it.
Yeah.
So after a while, you just got to get over like somebody's probably gonna laugh at you,
or maybe they'll respect you for at least trying.
I think that's what I heard.
What like you would use it probably, and then they would speak English with you or something after that.
Sometimes, yeah. So I had a bunch of different reactions. Sometimes I'd say something in French and try my best, and then they'd just like look at me, give like an acknowledgeable smile, and then say, "It's okay, we can speak English." Like, you don't have to try anymore. And then some people, which I appreciated the most, would actually slow down and like get a little more simple in their language. But that's kind of tough because, like, I don't know, if you're at a restaurant, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I remember being over there very vividly, and we went into a hostel, and like there's like these girls that got there before us, and they tried to speak English to this dude, and he made them speak French, and they were, it was garbage. Like it was so bad. And then we went up there, and I was with my buddy's sister, older sister, who spoke fluent French, and she was speaking beautiful French to him, and he realized that we were from America, so then he just started speaking like badass English back to us. But like, the fact that she spoke really good French like made him go to English.
It goes a long way. It goes a long, even knowing just rudimentary stuff. It's just
he's like we can do this, but he made those girls like tough it out. Yeah, even though he spoke awesome English,
he could do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you see in different parts of France too. It's the attitude of, all right, I'm gonna help you out, or all right, like, give me something, you know.
Yeah, and they get a bad rap.
Yeah, so I don't know. Most people were really nice about it.
I thought that people in Paris were really nice.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah. Parisians were pretty nice. That was one of the hardest places for me to understand the French.
Oh, yeah, it's weird.
Some places I could kind of get it. I could kind of get it down, but Parisian accent is...
That was one of the prettier cities I went to, and I thought it was like when I was there, I was like, I get it a little bit, because everybody talks
why people like it so much.
Yeah, I think there is something in the air. I mean, there's a lot of people asking you for change and shit like that too, but I mean, like, for the most part, it's a really pretty city, and the people aren't as garbage as people think they are.
Yeah, that's very true.
But that's our generation being like, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. That was the only touristy thing I did when I went over there that I really enjoyed, which was going up in the Eiffel Tower.
That was cool. Did you go to the top?
Yeah.
You went all the way to the top? You
paid
for it?
Ran all the stairs down.
Was it worth it?
It was the only touristy thing I did that I was like, yup.
It's worth it?
Yeah, it really was. And I was like...
I went up too. I only went to the second level, which I thought, I mean, if I can go up a little more, it's basically going to be the same view, but...
It is the same view.
Okay.
Yeah. I just thought the whole thing, even going up there, was really cool.
Really? Like the elevator?
Yeah, just like the view of like the town was
Did you go at night?
No, that seems like a good idea.
It was really cool. They do a light show like every hour. Yeah.
Seems like a better idea.
It's pretty nice.
You over there for a couple months, and financially, I'm sure you're wrecked. What was one of the cooler things that you saw? Or the thing that you enjoyed the most?
The one thing I enjoyed the most?
If you had to pick one, and you do right now.
I love there's no pressure.
No pressure except the four pressure. Let's go with that. Except the four listeners out there.
Exactly.
You're the fifth.
I think it was probably I spent about 2 nights here in Antwerp. It was right outside of Antwerp,
cool.
Which was kind of just like a throw in. Like,
for people that don't know where that is,
it is right between Amsterdam and Brussels.
For the people in the room with you currently that are not sure where that is,
which is also on the border of the Netherlands and Belgium. It's in Belgium.
Oh, cool!
It's in Belgium.
I went to Brussels and Amsterdam when I was over there.
Yeah, so if you take a stop about halfway through, you'll hit Antwerp.
Awesome.
Which is known for diamonds.
Ooh.
Which I found out when I got there. A lot of diamond stores.
A lot of dime pieces over there too. Watch out, Antwerp. That's I would never have known that, and now I know that, which is nice.
Yeah, it's a very cool place. Very, very underrated city.
I feel like you find those hidden gems. Like Brussels was really great. I went to Liège, which was unbelievable.
Liège, where's that at?
That's like south of Brussels, I think. I'm not sure if it's south, but it's near Brussels. It's like an hour train ride. Or like Bruges. We went to Bruges too.
Bruges was really cool. I went there.
Super cool.
Yeah. I wasn't planning on it, but I ended up going there.
Sometimes. Did you see like the golden? There's like a golden palace there.
Golden Palace.
Yeah.
I did not see the Golden Palace.
It's weird. It's basically just like a big square like they have in all those other cities, and like one of the buildings is just they put the gold flake all over it, so it's like big and bougie.
Yeah. But I don't think listeners are going to know the difference between our voices at some point.
We're the same person. People think we're the same person.
Our grandma cannot tell over the phone.
No.
So maybe some of these people.
He's the better looking one, and I know that based off of all the times that I've been out in public with him. So he's the cheekbones of the family. I'm the vocals of the family.
He's the personality.
Yeah, I'll take that. You got about 12 years left on those cheekbones, then it's over for you. You better get famous off something. These things go pretty fast. Normally, I ask where people can find you on the internet.
Facebook and Snapchat, but don't have me on Snapchat because I don't really do anything worthwhile. Okay. Same thing with Facebook.
Mikey Wayman on
just Mike Wayman.
Mike Wayman.
I'm still confused about that. What
I think you should stick with. I mean, you know,
Mikey?
It's your choice.
Mikey
whatever you want. I think you just pick one and go with it.
Okay.
I think Mikey's very
but
childish.
I like giving people the option. You know, I like people being able, like, okay, I can choose which one I like.
You can't really take a Mikey seriously.
You can't really.
You really can't. CEO Mikey, you're like, maybe he needs to grow up a bit. You're like, the CEO's playing with blocks in his office.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think he has a 401k.
I don't think he can read. His name's Mikey.
I'm really worried about him.
I'm not sure that he can read. That's as fast. I told you these things go fast. Did that feel fast?
It did. It really did.
I feel like I introed this creepy, and I feel like I'm outroing this really creepy too. Did that quote
Full
Matt
circle.
Wayman? Did that feel fast? So, goodness gracious,
to
guys!
A family member.
Yeah, to a family member. Thank you so much for coming over and learning about podcasts.
No, appreciate it.
That's the first episode. We're going to be right back with a part 2 where I think we're going to dive in deep to a little more philosophical stuff. This one was more of the trip to Europe. Next, we're going to go more United States stuff. Is that okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Thank you guys for listening. We will be right back with a part 2 with Michael Stephen Wayman. Stephen?
Okay, Stephen.
Nailed it. Bye-bye.
Just let me